it's so full circle and nostalgic for me, you know, where it's like, okay, now these girls, there's young people singing Beautiful Soul, and it's now touching a new generation, and some of my older music, and it gives me a big sense of accomplishment, you know? I think that, you know, meeting people like John Mayer and Craig David and like jamming with those guys, and you know, those were moments where like, wow, I have made it. I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm getting, you know, pats on the back from people that I idolize, and that was a big moment. The Beacon is, you know, it's sort of like the Beacon. I mean, it's like the top of the list in terms of music venues, particularly in New York, and a bucket list venue for me for sure. I never knew that I would be performing here one day, but I do, as I got older and as I, you know, took the turn into music and as a performer later in life, I do remember thinking, oh wow, I used to go to that. I used to walk by that place as a kid. It would be really cool to play there one day. And I think that probably happened when I first got signed, you know? Yeah, I think, you know, I mean, there's been a number of things, but, you know, both my parents were very musically inclined. They did a lot of theater together growing up. And they had an extensive record collection that I used to go through and flip through as a kid. And one of the first LPs I pulled out was an Elvis Presley album. And I just, simply because he looked so cool, and I was like, who is this guy? And I must have been like 4 or 5 years old. I think just listening to those albums really sort of shaped my passion for pop music and my passion for performing.